in the absolute flying fuck was that ending? I mean, I'm happy the Phillies won. I am really happy that the Phillies won. But Alec Bohm was not safe. He didn't touch the plate. The Phillies got their first bullshit win of the season tonight against the Atlanta Braves. They win by a score of 7-6, and that is going to be the discussion of the entire week around Major League Baseball. They've already had a couple of controversial calls. This is going to be the tops of it. This is probably the tops of the controversial calls for this season. Alec Bohm did not touch home plate when he tagged on that Didi Gregorius fly out. Man, what a game. What a game. That's how I'll describe it. I'll say what a game. Look, the Phillies definitely did not deserve that. It was a hard-earned win. You know, they battled through the whole thing. The offense came to play. Yeah, it was an earned win. But on the other side, the offense, yes, definitely did step up today because the pitching, especially starting pitching, oh my God, Matt Moore was just not good. Matt Moore was, not good. Like, I know I said yesterday you want at least your Matt Moore and Chase Anderson to go at least 5 innings. Yeah, Matt Moore did go 5 innings. He allowed, 4 or 5 runs in the game? It wasn't good. And that first inning, oh boy, that first inning was not good at all by Matt Moore. First 2 pitches, single to Ronald Acuna, and then you get an opposite field home run by Ozzie Albies to make it 2-0 on the first 2 pitches. Then later, okay, he gets the next 2 outs, but then d'Arnaud doubles, and then he gets an RBI single by Dansby Swanson and makes it 3-0. He does definitely get out of the inning, but all that damage, though, didn't need to happen. But it did happen. So, Phillies pull up within 2 runs in the top of the second inning. JT gets on with a double. Then Gene Segura gets a sacrifice fly after, and Alec Bohm just forces him to move over the third base on a ground out. So Gene Segura sac fly, scores JT, and it becomes a 3-1 Atlanta lead. Phillies, Braves, they don't get their chances in the third inning. We go to the top of the 4th inning. And the Phillies, this is their big inning. This is where they pull through. Rhys Hoskins draws it to a full count, 3-2 count, battling the entire way. I think this was like a round of 9 pitch at bat. And Rhys Hoskins does what he does after he battles. He crushes the ball into the left field stands, and he makes it a 3-2 Braves lead. That's Rhys Hoskins' second home run of the season, and he's still very hot to start this season. I love the way Rhys has been swinging the bat to start off. Braves get the next 2 outs. Then Alec Bohm gets a single. Gene Segura gets a single. So you got 2 runners on for Didi Gregorius, facing a left-hander in Drew Smiley. And what does Didi do on the 1-2 count? Drive the ball to right field, goes deep, it's out of here, and it's a 5-3 Phillies lead in the top of the 4th inning. But then the Braves immediately respond the very next inning. Pache gets a double, then he gets moved over on a sac bunt by Drew Smiley, then Ronald Acuna gets a sacrifice fly to score Pache to make it a 5-4 Phillies lead. Go to the 5th inning. Phillies can't do anything in their top half of the 5th, but then Freddie Freeman comes in, leads off. Meatball right down the middle on the changeup by Matt Moore, and he crushes it to center field, and he ties the ball game up at 5. Go to the 6th inning. There were a lot of runs scored in this game. Really back and forth game. Really back and forth. Bryce Harper leads off for the Phillies, and this is when the Braves bring in their relief pitching. This is when they start to bring in their bullpen. So, Bryce Harper leads off, 1-1 count. Bullet the opposite way, and he makes it a 6-5 Phillies lead. That's Harper's second home run in as many days. And yeah, definitely you can tell his bat is starting to heat up. Braves don't do anything in their part of the 6th inning. We go to the 7th inning, and then that's when the Braves have their chance. The Phillies had a chance in the top of the 7th inning. Matt Joyce did get a double, but the Phillies were not able to drive in that run. It was funny, too. I think this was going back to that inning where the Phillies got their home runs by Didi and Rhys Hoskins. Roman Quinn actually almost went deep. It went to the warning track, but it didn't go out. So as much I don't like Roman Quinn. That's basically all that is. And if he did hit that home run, I would hate him less for today. But still, point aside, go to the bottom of the 7th for the Braves. Ronald Acuna leads off, And for the 6th inning for the Phillies, Connor Brogdon came in perfect 1-2-3 inning. He got out of that. So Brogdon has been really good to start off this season. Hence, he has 3 wins already to start the season. So he's been really good for the Phillies. But then Coonrod comes in to replace him in the 7th inning. And leading off, Ronald Acuna 1-2 count, crushes a ball to center field. That ball was out by a mile. And it's a tied game once again at 6-6. Ronald Acuna Jr. has been scary this series. He has woken up, and he is looking like a perennial MVP candidate for this season in the MLB. He has just been on fire in this series against the Phillies, and his bat has really woken up. Go to the 8th inning. Nothing happens for the Phillies. 1-2-3 inning. Go to the 8th inning for the Braves. Alvarado comes in for the Phils. Leadoff walk to Travis d'Arnaud, but then he gets out of it, gets the next 3 batters. So we go to the top of the 9th inning. And Alec Bohm leads off that inning with a double to the right center field gap, gets on Nair. Gene Segura gets a forced ground out to move Bohm over the third base. So, runner on third base, Didi Gregorius. Hit the pop fly to left field. It's shallow left field. It's not deep at all. Ozuna catches it. Then Bohm suddenly tags. I have no idea why Alec Bohm is going on this play. Ozuna throws the ball in, bounces a little bit. Then you get the really close play at home plate. Umpire calls him safe. And then the MLB comes in. This is not a challenge by the Braves. This is an official MLB review. So all the replays come in, everything and like that. Alec Bohm didn't touch the plate at all. I know there's people arguing that maybe his inch of a toe touched the plate. The replay looked obviously that he did not touch home plate. I have no idea how it's possible that he could have touched home plate. It didn't look like that at all. But there was, I guess, no conclusive evidence. All the other replays besides the one were really not good angles to showcase if he was out, safe or out. So with the lack of evidence to overturn the call, he was going to be safe. And this was going to be regardless of what it was called, if he was out, whether he was safe. Whether or regardless you review it, the call was never going to get overturned. There's no evidence. There's not enough evidence, even though that one replay kind of does show that he didn't touch home plate, but I guess it still wasn't enough for the umpires in New York to overturn the call. So the Phillies go up 7-6 in that 9th inning, and Hector Neris comes in, and he gets the job done. 1-2-3 inning. Gets Pablo Sandoval. Finally someone gets Ronald Acuna Jr. out, and he gets Ozzie Albies to line out to Didi Gregorius. So the Phillies salvaged this last game of the series, even though it was very bullshit. It was the most bullshit way you could possibly win a game, but hey, I don't care. I really don't care. And even after Alec Bohm's situation, the entire Braves dugout was livid. The manager comes out, ripping his mask up apart everywhere, just showing how pissed off he is. You hear the entire Braves ballpark going down, booing the umpires. Even the fans, they were throwing stuff onto the field, and somehow, some way, the ESPN broadcast somehow ties this to the Philadelphia fan base. Leave us alone for once. Why does everything have to draw to the Philadelphia fan base? Are we the ones that are throwing stuff onto the field? No, it's the Braves fans. Leave us alone for once. But seriously, all in all, Phillies got the bullshit win. I don't care. I don't care. They got the bullshit win. Hard-earned. I don't care. So if we look at the lineups for today, for the Phillies, Andrew McCutchen goes 0-4. Rhys Hoskins 1-4 with the home run. Bryce Harper goes 1-4 with his home run as well. Alec Bohm, good day at the plate, 2-4. And I skipped over JT Realmuto. He also goes 1-4. Gene Segura goes 1-4 as well. Didi Gregorius goes, Gene Segura went 1-3. Misread that. Didi Gregorius goes 1-3 with that home run, and he also had 4 RBIs on the day. Roman Quinn, my favorite player in the entire world, goes 0-4. Matt Moore goes 0-2, and Matt Joyce, the lone pinch hitter in this ball game, goes 1-1 with that double. We look at the pitching side. Matt Moore, not good at all. Just not good. Just didn't look good at all. 5 innings, 9 hits allowed, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, 2 home runs allowed. Brogdon comes in, gets his job done in that 1 inning of work. Coonrod comes in, allows the home run to Ronald Acuna. Then he got out of that, pitched his inning. Alvarado walked the one guy, got out of his inning of work, and then Neris came in and got the job done. So basically, the bullpen, besides the Coonrod home run, the bullpen shut the door down today, basically. Matt Moore, No, just didn't play good. Matt Moore was not good whatsoever. And for the Phillies offense, too, they were 1 for 4 with runners in scoring position, so they really didn't have that many chances with runners in scoring position, so thankfully they got that one job done. And I'm assuming that only hit with runners in scoring position was the Didi Gregorius home run, well, the 3-run shot. So, yeah, they didn't have their chances that much today, but they had the long ball was a major factor in this ball game for both teams, honestly. Phillies, I think they hit 3 home runs in this ball game. The Braves, they also had, I think, 3 home runs as well. So yeah, home run ball was definitely a major factor in this ball game, everyone. And like I said, the Phillies got their first bullshit win of the season, and I do not care whatsoever. And I want to look at the Phillies' schedule for the rest of the week because they got the 4-game set against the Mets coming up, and I just want to see the pitching matchups for the Phillies. I know Chase Anderson, he's going to go tomorrow. I know the Phillies on Tuesday. I know it's going to be Chase Anderson, Nola, Wheeler, Eflin. I know DeGrom starts one of the games in this series. I think it's the final game of the stretch on Thursday. I think that's when Eflin's going to be on the mound for the Phillies. So, and I know the Mets, they played today against the Marlins, but their game got postponed because of the rain delay. So we're not going to see Marcus Stroman in this series. I think, yeah, we're going to see basically the bottom end of the Mets rotation. And we're going to see DeGrom at the final game of the series. But for the Phillies, it's going to be Chase Anderson, Aaron Nola, Zach Wheeler, and Zach Eflin. So, yeah, this is going to be a really important series as well. Definitely the Mets are going to want some type of revenge from the home series here in Philadelphia against them last week. So, yeah, our pitchers really need to step up this week. They really need to step up against the Mets because pitching really didn't help us this series against the Braves. First game, Zach Wheeler didn't really do good. Zach Eflin didn't do good yesterday, and Matt Moore just wasn't good. He just was not good at all. So, like I said, for Chase Anderson, you don't have to go deep into the ballgame. Just give me 5 or 6 innings. 5 or 6 innings of solid baseball, and I'm fine with it. Then you go to the bullpen. And also for the Phillies bullpen, too, Archie Bradley, he got put on the IL with I think it was a quad injury. So Jojo Romero gets recalled from the practice squad. So I'm not sure how long Bradley's going to be out for, so who knows how long he's going to be out. So Jojo Romero's going to get some time on the MLB roster. But like I said, the pitching really needs to step up this series, especially the starting pitching, because the past few games, it's been a struggle for the starters. Really has been. Need them to pick up the pace. And for the offense, I guess just try to find a way to build some of this momentum. You got 4 runs yesterday. You scored 7 runs today. The home run ball has been a major factor in this series against the Braves. We need to get some runners on. We got to get runners in scoring position. We got to start hitting with runners in scoring position. We can't always rely on the home run ball. Can't always, even though I love the home run ball, and I love that the Phillies hit the home run ball. Can't always rely on it. Got to get runners on. Got to get hits. Got to get hits with runners in scoring position. That's what you got to do. And like I said, our pitchers need to come out and get innings for us so they do not overwork the bullpen. So, that's going to do it for this video, everyone. What are your thoughts on this video? The Phillies bullshit win against the Atlanta Braves. And, yeah, the whole Alec Bohm situation. We all know he didn't touch home plate, but what do you think? Do you think he touched home plate? Do you think he didn't? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And I wonder if any Braves fans that watch this video, I know I feel bad for you, but I also don't feel bad for you, so I don't care. But still, yes, it was a very bullshit call. So, don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to drop a like on this video. Don't forget to check out the Painted Lines, which I'm a part of. Their links will be in the description below. Don't forget to check out the Fired Up Podcast merchandise website. And also don't forget to stick tuned for the trade deadline live stream that's going to be tomorrow starting at 2 o'clock. Definitely stay tuned for that. Check the link for Flyers Nitty Gritty. All of that will be in the description below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, everyone. And I will see you next time.